back to the Martin Racing channel. In the last episode, you saw me fix the spokes on the rear rim, and those held up well when riding the other day at the track. However, when riding, I tore my throttle. The cable itself, it's done. So in today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to swap out your throttle cable for one of these from Nibbi. We got a yellow and a green. My brother already called the yellow, so of course I'm gonna have to go with this green. It doesn't match anything on the bike, but my bike ain't working, so I gotta put something on there. So in today's episode, we're gonna install this, and I'm gonna show you how to route it. I'm gonna have to get kind of creative on that because this one's gonna be a lot longer than the throttle cable that was already on here. And I'm also going to be installing the Nibbi Quick Twist throttle as well. This is still a quarter turn that comes on the factory X Pro. The only thing that it would be different for anyone else is if you have a full range of motion, this would give you, about a half pull of what you're normally used to. So it's a little bit more aggressive on the throttle than your factory bike if you don't already have a quarter turn. My hope is that with installing the Nibbi throttle cable and the Nibbi twist grip, that it will be smoother than the factory. It really doesn't matter at this point though, because I got to get something working. So stay along with me. You'll get to see me put that on, and you'll get to see how it does. Didn't have enough room because the cable was bound up in here because it tore up in the throttle. So all you got to do is pull this, and you can see all that cable is all frayed up inside of here. Let's see if you can see the factory cables all tore up. So that's why we're having to replace it, because it was all, it was just bounding up every time you twist the throttle. So it wasn't getting, I probably wasn't getting half to 3/4 turn of throttle whenever I was riding the other day. So it was making everything way more complicated than it had to be. And I was a lot slower. But anyways, if it's bound up because it's all tore up like that, all you gotta do is pull on it. And since it's unscrewed from the top, and it'll come on down. Something else, you look inside here, and it's got, all kind of shavings and all kind of mess. So it's a good thing that I'm changing this now. Hopefully I don't have any metal getting inside of here. So make sure if you start having throttle problems, you fix it immediately so you don't have to worry about metal shavings getting in to carburetor. Alright, so here's the Nibbi throttle cable, and you can tell it's a pretty good bit longer than this factory one. No, it's not a good angle, but try my best here. So with that being said, you can see where this one was getting all frayed at the end here. And it actually broke. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Up in here. But anyways, that's what made it where it wouldn't do what I needed it to do. So we're going to go ahead, keep working, and get it swapped over. I got to get a little creative with how I'm going to route this because it's a lot more cable than what I had. So So I'm gonna put these zip ties in here. I'm gonna slide it onto the new throttle. And then I'll pull them out of here. Come on. This does work, but it's a lot easier to do here. I think that's gonna work. Hopefully y'all can see what I did there. And then I'm gonna route it up to the front, and then I'll zip tie it up here. It should run across there and be fine. I'm gonna get my carburetor cleaner, spray this, get all this out of here, get it sprayed up, get it good and clean, and then I'll go back to installing it together and we'll see how this works. Bright lime green is definitely standing out. But it's doing good, so that's what matters. I'm gonna go ahead and put the carburetor in place, and once I get it mounted up, I'll look more about how I'm gonna end up routing this on the front, and I'll try to make it look as best as I possibly can. When putting this on, make sure that this gasket is perfect. Because if it's not, you're going to take it off and redo it. Right, so all I'm trying to do is tidy these up. Looks like everything's going to work fine. Throttle feels a little tough. But we're going to see what happens. Well, the lime green looks wild. Doesn't look bad though. Doesn't necessarily go with what I got going on, but some graphics could change that. Would make a big difference. This is what Nibbi sent me. Like I said, my brother had the yellow one, so I wanted to make sure he got that one. He actually had a spill just the other day and ended up tearing his ACL, so he's not going to be on the show much in the next coming seasons. So y'all have to wish him good luck on healing quickly and say a prayer for him that his surgery goes good here in the near future. Well, it's running good. Ain't got no bogging still. That is the Nibbi quick twist throttle and the Nibbi throttle cable. So I appreciate y'all making it to this show. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. Make sure to like, make sure to comment. Tell us what you'd like to see next. Have a great evening.